Mike, turn your games down.
Cyberknark comic episode of Games My Mom Found. I am Mike Albertin, and who's doing ninja things with me tonight?
I am Joe Butler, and I will protect my friends. That is my Nindo way.
And Big Apple Village peasant, King Kuma.
And we are here to talk about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles X Naruto. That first issue came out in 2025, I think, right? Or is it 2024?
2024.
Okay, because I cannot find a wiki. I looked a little bit hard, where's a Wikipedia entry to tell me when this came out? I could not find that.
Yeah,
fuck it.
From the chapters, first one was 2024. The last three are 2025.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I knew it ended recently because we were planning on doing this last month, and then the trade version comes out on October 7th later this year.
Might get that.
I mean, I won't, but it's cool. No, okay, if I saw it for $5 at a toy swap, I'd buy it.
I'd pay a solid $20 for this.
I mean,
and nothing more.
It's gonna be more.
I know.
What are we jumping are we already jumping to the end of the podcast? Is this shelf stacker box?
I mean, that wasn't the plan. I mean, we've all talked turtles. So you've heard us all speak turtles. Anyone, if you don't know our opinion, go listen to turtle episodes. Me and Rich love turtles, and Joe likes turtles too.
Yeah, I'm Mike's anime guy. That's also why I'm here.
Yes, that's part of it. And we play a tabletop game with us for Power Rangers, so you also came along. In general.
Yeah, but imagine if I know anything about Naruto, we wouldn't know what the hell's going on for the most part.
Yeah, you wouldn't like my descriptions otherwise.
This should be interesting.
So we'll do a little bit of history of Naruto, because this is relevant to what we're talking about. I've seen a little bit of Naruto. All I remember is they fight a water guy. I think he was a bandit on a bridge. He summoned water, and I don't even know how accurate I'm remembering. And then I turned it off and never went back.
So either way, you've probably seen the Orochimaru storyline.
No,
that's before that?
That's like the second arc in the fucking series.
Jesus. I remember the Orochimaru storyline being like pretty early.
Orochimaru?
No, yeah, that's how early Mike is. Mike is like literally the Naruto arc is the first episode. Kakashi shoves his fingers up Naruto's ass, and then they go to go fight the water guy. Mike got like maybe 8 episodes in.
It's like what, first or second mission type of shit? Or
yeah, it's like first mission. It's like their first mission that Mike's talking about.
I don't know I don't know why I stopped. I don't remember if I got bored or if my life changed and I wasn't looking for shows to watch, or if I started Dragon Ball Z. I don't remember why I dropped off so quick. I have no memory of really any of this. It's just Naruto has been something I never cared about, and I don't want to get into Naruto because I don't want Tiff to get into Naruto because there are way too many Funko Pops, and I don't want to open up that rabbit hole.
Well, you better hide it from her. But all right, watch all the way, at least to the Orochimaru arc. That will let you know if that show's for you or not. That shit right there is visually really interesting, very good. Storytelling's very good. It's some top-notch work there, at least.
Now, you know what? I know what to do. I'm going to send you the Rock Lee fight, Mike, and then you can tell me if you like Naruto or not.
That's cool, too. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I have a hard time with anime. I really do. I don't watch a lot of it.
A lot, honestly, like as we get older, it's even tougher for some of us. Like for me, I actually have a very, very hard time dealing with like shonen. Like if I tried to watch Naruto now, I couldn't. I just really couldn't. Like unless I'm watching that Orochimaru stuff. But other than that, I can't relate to a lot of it. Like My Hero, I can't do a lot of that stuff.
Well, I want to do My Hero Academia. I just haven't because, again, there are too many fucking Funko Pops, and I don't. And Tiff even said, if you get me into the show and I like it, I'm going to start buying those Funko Pops. I said, all right, we're never watching that now, so let's move on. So, and I don't like shows that are like super, super long. Like we tried Attack on Titan, and we couldn't. She fell off that, and I'm like, yeah, I don't care enough to watch it by myself. So
no, that's really good.
I'll just walk away.
If only you guys knew someone who knew a lot about anime.
I do.
Yeah.
I recommend stuff. I can't do a lot of anime. I mean, I did enjoy Delicious Dungeon a lot.
That's a good one, actually.
So, and
I actually started that, but it was okay for what I saw so far.
It's really good. Tiff watched it twice. I watched it once. I really liked it.
So, Rich, I'm going to go off a small tangent. I apologize, Mike. So, Rich,
what's up?
If you don't like My Hero, but you like superhero stuff, there's a My Hero spinoff, which is much better because he's an adult man and not a teenage child.
So he's not crying the whole time?
No.
Thank you.
Yeah,
okay, well, send me the name of that one, and I might check it. It's
My Hero Vigilante. It's the same universe, different main character. And I think we got 12 episodes now, and then they're going to release another 12 episodes in like a year, and then that's it. There's no like 100 and something episodes.
See, that's doable.
Put that in the chat, please, for me. And also, yes, that's not horrible. Like as far as the amount of episodes, I actually watched My Hero. I watched probably the first couple seasons, and it was kind of a rough ride. I even tried Demon Slayer. I know you probably like that too, Joe.
Demon Slayer's real good, yeah.
There's parts of it I actually do enjoy. Like I was looking forward to watching it, but then I that one fucking guy in the orange yellow outfit.
Oh, that's my favorite character. I have his sword.
It was hard for me to stomach that, man. Like it was really difficult for me.
I say most anime is very, very, very like you're gonna have to put up with some stupid shit. I also say that at the end of the day, I am a bisexual man, and I know y'all can probably agree with me on that. It is really hard to watch anime where the main character has like 6 girlfriends, and he's like, I love the women who love me.
That wouldn't bother me, to be honest. Like that doesn't. I don't know. I have to have a hard time with. I don't watch a lot of shows. It's tough for me to get into a show. I don't know. I've watched way too many documentaries.
Because there's a lot of anime that pops up that it seems very interesting, and then I get into it, and there's too many like of the younger like teenage variety that I can't relate to anymore. You know, I'm not that young anymore, so it's hard for me to kind of like latch on to it.
Are you a family man? I can also interest you in some decent family anime as well.
So I don't know what the fuck that means. What does that mean?
Spy X Family. The main character is an adult man, and he's a spy, and it's kind of like in a weird alternate, like 1800 Germany. So he's a spy, and they're basically trying to like keep the world from fucking exploding. So they're like, hey, we need you to put on a mission, and we need you to get intel from one of the generals. So he goes and adopts the little girl. The little girl's a psychic. She can read minds. And he's like, oh, I love you, little girl. You're pretty cool. She's like, I love you too, but we need a mom. So they're out doing shit, and she finds a woman that's also an assassin. And he's like, hey, you should date her. And she's like, I need to pretend to be a mom, otherwise I'll get arrested by the secret police. So they pretend to be pretend married. So it's a spy dad, assassin mom, psychokinesis daughter.
Okay, so Sheila might actually really like that one. And if it's tolerable, that's something I'd watch with her.
Yeah. There's anime for everyone. Anime's become way too mainstream for.
You're right.
Yeah.
There's something out there for everyone. I typically like more of I think I'm saying it correct. The seinen type of anime, the more brutal, kind of more realistic, more adult storyline, kind of the heavier feeling anime is more of what I'm into. Doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be that, but that's more of what keeps a lot of my interest.
Do you have Mike? Probably knows what I'm talking about. Do you have Amazon?
Yeah, I do.
Made in Best.
Oh, you know what? A couple years back, I actually started that, but I didn't get into the brutality yet. It was only like a few episodes in.
You gotta get a couple episodes in until it fucks with you. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'll give it another shot because obviously like cutesy, like almost like 80s vibe, like Cabbage Patch looking characters, kind of like throws you off.
Yeah, and then like and then someone gets eviscerated, and you're like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh shit. Okay, all right. I'll check that out soon. I'm watching Red Ranger in Another Universe right now, or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, that one's really good. I need to start that again.
Yeah, it's hard for me to like really stay invested in it, but there are parts that I do like that keeps me now and then going back to it.
Mm-hmm. But speaking of origin stories, I'm surprised what they did with this to put Naruto and Ninja Turtles in the same universe.
Yeah, there's no dimension hopping. They just are aware of each other.
It's right weird. I don't like it. I mean, these are different turtles. These are not any other turtles like from any other universe. It's their own version of turtles that live in the same world as Naruto for some reason.
Well, I will say there is a 87 cartoon influence here.
I mean, they reference it too.
I mean, April's a reporter. She's wearing the yellow. I mean, they took some liberties with some of a little bit of the origin, but if they're going to have any, I see that they tend to do that sometimes. Like even in the Power Rangers crossover with Turtles, they tend to dip into the 87 cartoon like lore, which I'm always for. That's a fun ride when they do that.
As long as they do it right, yes. And this has actually reference to the 2003 Turtles, 87 Turtles, second movie.
So that's the one people hate.
No, third one everybody hates.
Three is the one everyone hates. Okay,
where they do questionable things and they try to make it more kid friendly.
We covered the second movie, right?
We covered all three. We covered all the movies with the Michael Bay movies and then the newer ones.
Okay, yeah,
I do one a year.
I still can't believe the Michael Bay movies were supposed to be about aliens. That's so crazy.
Yeah, people will not let that shit go.
Really,
I understand why, because that was like when we heard it, when they first said like, yeah, we're gonna be aliens, we lost our minds.
Oh, does Michael Bay make movies anymore? He must. I just don't pay
I'm
any
assuming
attention.
he does, yeah.
Okay, so I think Michael. Oh, actually, yeah, you guys are gonna get it all because we're all fucking old. Michael Bay did the Battleship movie.
I know
The
that.
one based off the board game that was bad. He is making the Skibbity Toilet movie.
Okay, wow.
Okay, what the fuck is that Skibbity thing? I've seen
So-
toys for it.
Don't ask me. It's
Okay.
You remember? I'll tell you what. The easiest way I can explain it. Do you remember YouTube poop?
No.
Fuck, goddamn it.
Yeah, I
Gen-
don't really know much
It's-
about
It's
that.
Gen Alpha's YouTube poop. It's a bunch of noise and bullshit and silly noises and robots fighting, and it's just shit kids like. And I don't fucking know. We're not getting into that.
Almost sounds
Okay.
like Newgrounds to me. Mike knows what Newgrounds is.
I do
Kind
know
of,
Newgrounds.
yeah, kind of,
I was
yeah.
introduced to porn for the first time.
Who wasn't?
I don't know, is either Newgrounds or La Blue Girl on a hentai VHS. I don't know which one was first. One of those two.
Newgrounds shouldn't have introduced you to porn.
It did.
There's porn on Newgrounds?
Yeah.
It's hidden, but yeah, you gotta find it.
Okay.
You gotta know what you're looking for.
Yeah, I did not dig that deep in Newgrounds, I guess.
I did, unfortunately.
Newgrounds also had Naruto stuff.
I remember La Blue
Probably
Girl,
porn
though.
Naruto too.
Yeah,
wouldn't
Joe.
click
Hey,
it,
you like
wouldn't
anime
interest me.
you like anime so much. Go watch La Blue Girl.
Sir, I've watched all the Boku no Picos. You can't trick me into that.
I don't know what that is.
I don't either, but
Well, maybe you
going-
should Google it.
no, I'm good. Hentai
It's
is
like-
the.
It's like when I tell guys to Google blue waffles that don't know what it is.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's a gay porn disguised as that looks like a cute girl, but it's actually a dude, kind of. Yeah. But Naruto, yeah.
So I know very little about these characters. So I mean, these are like the main cast, correct?
Yeah, these are the main cast.
Mhm.
As I think I was telling her before Rich came in, this from I can read in the story, since Kakashi's there and Naruto mentions Tsunade, plus a lot of the abilities they have, this takes place roughly, like I said, if it's with Naruto, it's at the 3/4 point. So this isn't where Sasuke's become evil yet, but Naruto just learned his move that he does for the rest of the series, which is the Rasengan, the wind ball.
Okay, that's the only other thing I knew. I knew Sasuke, black-haired guy, becomes evil. I did know that.
Yeah, that's how Naruto ends. It's okay. Honestly, I'm not going to judge you on these, Mike, because like when I first got introduced to this series, I couldn't even say any of them. So fucking
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of just descriptions of characters. People know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. Oh, it's
Yeah.
a good intro to the two groups and the way like I do like it how April's with them for some reason and Alopex is back, which is cool to see because I like her.
So, if anything, before I get a little bit further, so Mike can at least try. Mike, it's Sasuke, Naruto, Sakura, and Kakashi.
Okay, I might be able to say that. I also really like the mask the turtles like their outfit the turtles have. I would buy Funko Pops of those.
I would too.
No issue. I would buy those. Those are damn cool outfits.
Oh, if you go like to the halfway point whenever they're talking about Baxter Stockman, there's like a mention where they're like, "Oh, Baxter Stockman does with a bunch of experiments," and they kind of talk about animal-human combination. The weird like snake guy next to Sasuke, the purple stuff, that is Orochimaru. That's like the main villain that they have for the first half of the series.
Okay, so the first 100 episodes.
First like 400.
Naruto
You
itself
just-
is 200.
Just if you ever do it, just look up essential episodes and skip all the bullshit.
I have a better solution. Just don't do it.
Or you could, also do that.
Or you can do it the fun way that I used to do. You can play the games. The games aren't that bad.
That I would probably do. That's how I've gotten into like Dragon Ball. Like when I first got into Dragon Ball Z, I was trying to do it by playing games, which doesn't completely work, but I try.
So I can't make you play the last Ultimate Ninja Storm because that one actually just wraps up the whole series. But there's like, I want to say you could do like Ninja Storm like 4, 7, and 8, and you'll
Own a bunch of them.
you'll probably have a good time with that.
I mean, I don't know much about Naruto. I mean, it was cool to see them fighting the turtles for no reason, and like I like the idea that so the guy with the eye patch, he's
Gotcha.
like their leader or their teacher.
He's their teacher. So basically, they are Team 7. He is because they have ranks. Basically, their rank is that they have to basically have a little platoon, and this is their idea of having child soldiers. So they are 3 kid ninjas who are tuning, which is the base level, which is you get your headband after completing ninja school. And then there's a step above that, which is tuning, and then there's jonin, and jonin is basically the teacher level where you basically have students or you teach kids or things like that. Usually you can tell who they are by the vest. So that vest that he wears is usually like a jonin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Does Naruto get a vest eventually then, I assume?
No, they all have their own outfits.
Okay. All right, because I've seen the blue pants, like the outfit that guy is wearing. I've seen that, and I know that this dumb bandana, because I've seen it in lots of different things. So, like, I know a little bit of Naruto through osmosis, but this is my first ever reading anything Naruto.
I found Naruto in Shonen Jump because I bought Shonen Jump because of Yu-Gi-Oh! And then my sister also really got into Naruto, to which we had headbands at one point. So I sadly know what I'm talking about.
Oh, nothing wrong with that. Hey, you enjoy it, you enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's just, they're so large that I'm just not willing to even touch it. Like, I knew of Naruto back when I first got into pirating, a guy who later on hated me for, I still don't know why. His name was Lee. He introduced me to Naruto. He was watching it, and when it didn't even come to America yet, he was pirating it. And he's like, it's not illegal if it's not here, which I don't think is true, but yeah. Okay, I mean, there's not a whole lot this first issue. They just run April's with the ninjas, and they run into the turtles, and then when they lose all their masks, the guy recognizes that he's Hamato Yoshi, which is also not true. So
No, he recognizes their moveset, is what I think is what it was.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
He thinks the rat is.
And he thinks Splinter is Hamato Yoshi.
I was not expecting them to go down that road where he was the rat.
Back to the 87 cartoon.
I mean, I didn't need that though.
Yeah, it's
I don't know.
fine.
I don't like it.
Well, you could tell. Like they didn't. It seems like they didn't know how to put these two groups together. So they did the best that they could with what they had. I guess it's acceptable enough for me.
I mean, because
how else? Like, I mean, you don't know Naruto that well, but how else do you put these groups together meaningfully? Unless you really go on some like epic adventure.
No, you're probably right. There isn't an easy way to do it.
They do enough to where I'll give it both if you're not familiar with one or the other, because technically, even though if I'm not super familiar with Ninja Turtles, I still like the idea of them basically bringing a lot of the base knowledge from the original series. Plus, I know y'all have told me I want to read it myself at some point someday, but I don't know what the weird like reincarnation of Splinter thing being. So him being the rat that remembers the moves, that's the same thing they use in the 2000 TV show too. So it's better than the Michael Bay version where he watched a bunch of kung fu movies and taught it to the turtles.
In the original movies, he's a rat in a cage, and he's just
the movies too. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and you actually see in the movie of him practicing martial arts in the cage.
Little puppet rat doing kicks.
Despite all his rage, he's just a rat in a cage.
But, yeah, they took the cartoon origin. Well, no, that's not the cartoon origin. He just turned into a man rat. That's fucking right. Yeah, so this
they
is
took the movie origin.
Yeah.
Is the original comic? I don't remember what the original comic is.
For Splinter?
Yeah, for Mirage.
I think he was a rat that happened upon the turtles in the sewers, and they all touched the ooze at the around the same time.
Okay, it's been so long, and I never want to read Mirage again. So
don't. It's
I read IDW. I just want to read that. That's good, really fucking good. Yeah, there's not there's some interesting stuff. Like, because in the second issue, you see that they have their whole lair and stuff. I did like that. I like that they have a giant lair. I thought that was cool, and it was very ninja-y the way it is, and so I'm guessing to fit in with what Naruto is.
Yeah, there's also a weird thing that I was going to mention too, and I don't really know how it goes about it, but there's a whole thing where Naruto isn't it's not super past or super future, so the idea of like there being a city makes sense. I say because there's like a Naruto movie where they talk about films, but they're in color, but they're like, oh, this is like the first film we ever have. So I don't know, it's weird, but you can play fast with Naruto, so it's not that big of a deal.
I mean, that's like anything with adaptations. You have to go sometimes in strange places.
An easy way to bridge that is usually like some interdimensional connection, but here they at least didn't explain that's what's happening. So this is what we get.
I think that's very fair. Fair way to put it. I mean, it's interesting. I do like how each turtle pairs up with another one of the ninjas, like Angelo and Naruto, and you see them playing NES at one point. That made me smile. Splinter and Hakaki? What is his name?
Kakashi.
Yeah. Leonardo and Sasuke?
Sakura.
No, Sakura's the girl.
Sakura's the girl, yeah.
Yeah. It's Michelangelo and Sakura. Or no, Raphael and Sakura, Donatello and Naruto.
And then Sasuke, yeah.
No, wait. Who's Donatello?
Donatello's also with Naruto.
Okay, so they don't have enough characters. There's only 4 of them. No, it's interesting how they do it. I mean, I
Also-
don't know enough about the characters to understand any of like what I'm seeing, but I'm assuming this is supposed to be kind of like what their personalities are like
Yes,
in the
exactly.
anime.
Exactly what it is.
Okay.
If you want to get technical, Naruto is orange, Kakashi's the teacher, Sasuke's the serious one, and Sakura's girl. But this is also one thing I wanted to bring up
Sakura's
earlier.
girl.
Sakura's girl. But the other thing that they do help Sakura is, which they always do throughout the series, at the halfway point, they realize Sakura is fucking useless. So the Tsunade, the new Hokage that shows up, takes Sakura under her wing, and Sakura becomes, which she's not here yet in this, but she becomes a team healer. But also because she's a team healer, she also gets super strength. That's why you see her like throwing shit around.
I liked her in this. I thought
Yeah.
I didn't know anything about her, but I thought she did a good job. I thought she was a good character here. And this is the issue where they talk about how
You know,
Splinter
this
became.
is-
I mean, the
I-
Foot Clan is also badass. So I did like that, and I like the origin of, it's close to the regular origin with Shredder, where he worked and he with a foot, and then he killed their teacher and everything. I think all that's well done.
There's a funny Easter egg that I like in this
I
where
appreciate all that.
it shows Splinter stealing the scroll and doing the thing, and there's a moment, if you look at the picture, he has like a scratch across his headband, which Shredder's origin story. At the end of the thing, there's a scar across his headband, which is something they do in Naruto when you like leave your village and basically betrayed them. You put a slash across it. I posted pictures in the chat too.
Okay. I'm glad
But-
you're explaining more of this, because I didn't understand any of what the fuck I was.
I didn't even catch that.
That's okay. That's cool though. I mean, I like it when they try to find ways to connect it to its source material, because when you have stuff like this and you need to make sure that both properties are represented.
Like Justice League and Power Rangers.
I was going there, yes. Like the fact that Baxter Stockman has like what looks like scrolls that have the ooze in it, to fit Naruto. Like, all that's very cool. All the black and white scenes in here where just like certain things are in color for the flashback. Damn, that is good.
I like that.
That was damn good stuff.
At one point, I was going to get a Turtles tattoo similar to that.
Okay. You have a Turtles tattoo?
I don't. Not,
I'm a little
not
surprised.
yet.
I don't have any tattoos, so I can't talk.
I need more tattoos.
I really should get a tattoo, but I'm picking shit. And I'm cheap.
Yeah, tattoos are getting expensive.
Mm-hmm. No, I told Tiff when we got married, we would get Zelda tattoos. That would be her wedding present. Yeah, still waiting on that one.
Okay, so you if you really want to, Mike, just get super stoned before you get the tattoo.
I feel like everything would feel more intense.
No,
Just touch.
I don't think so.
Oh, when I get high, I get very touchy.
Wait,
You'll
what do you mean?
You won't be
I think I got petting cats, and I couldn't stop petting the cat. Like, oh, they're so soft.
you won't be touchy when they're carving a fucking picture in your arm.
No, I will not be. I'll be like, I feel too much. No, I feel stuff more intensely when I'm high. So I don't think that would go over well.
Just don't get drunk and do it.
They won't take you.
Never a good idea. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I would
you
already
gotta
know
work.
what tattoo I want, so it wouldn't change my decision. I'd be like, I want this. I would, I would have planned. Someday. It's on my list of things to do.
Well, I mean, you'll bleed more if you're drunk.
I heard that too.
That's accurate.
No, I don't. It's on my someday. But I really want to get a Link tattoo.
That'd be cool. I thought about getting a Triforce at some point.
Just me and Link, or Frog. I wouldn't mind Frog on my arm.
That'd be a good one. Original one too. Not too many people go that route.
No, it'd be the pixelated version of him.
Oh yeah,
It'd have to be.
nice.
I mean, to be fair, all the other games he's been in. So, nothing. That's the joke. Nothing. Fucking world. So, all right. What else happens in this issue that's worth mentioning? Oh yeah, the foot attacks and Alopex breaks in and they capture. Oh, they don't. No, okay. They do capture somebody. Or is that the next issue that they capture April and Splinter? I think. Oh yeah, because the group leaves to go get food.
Get pizza, yeah.
And then they
At the
come
end,
in
yeah,
and
they
they
get 'em.
capture.
Yeah.
I like seeing Alopex again. I mean, that's a newer character because she's from the IDW comics.
hmm
So I really enjoyed seeing her in here.
No, they were right to use her for this. She fits pretty good.
And then when I was seeing ads for other Turtles comics, Rich, I was like, damn it, I need to go back.
Yeah, we're so far behind.
I know. I thought about it, especially if you're available. Well, I mean, I'm not available on Mondays like I used to be, but I was thinking about, there's also a TMT source book
Source book, yeah.
for tabletop.
I don't think that's what that is.
I thought maybe they had tabletop of Turtles.
Because they do have one. There's one that came out in the 80s. The one that created the same company that created Rifts, Palladium.
Yes.
So they created a Turtles one. I think it actually came out before Rifts. and then they actually remade it as of like last year, maybe 1 to 2 years ago. They remade it to have it like more modern and updated. It's still not on shelves or out yet, as far as I know, because I've been
I mean,
looking.
in 2025.
What's that?
It's coming at some point in 2025.
Yeah, so they had the Kickstarter or whatnot, and it just hasn't released yet, and I'm waiting.
Always weird when I think of whenever it comes up, Palladiums, because it was such a big part of our childhood for those couple years.
Mm-hmm. But 12 all the way to 14-ish.
Something like that, yeah. I really remember liking Riffs, even though he was not good at DMing, but
Right. Well, look at where we're at now. We're doing tabletop RPGs and having a great time, so it's working out.
Hell yeah.
no, I really do enjoy it a lot. Hey, so yeah, that ends the second issue. The third issue starts off where they don't call it New York, they call it the Big Apple Village for some
Apple
reason.
Village.
I didn't
Big
like
Apple.
that.
Well, it's because, I'm sure Joe can explain it better than I could. Go for it.
Oh, there's just different villages that are based off things. Like the village which is weird too, but the village in the Hidden Leaves, Hidden Village of Waves, Sound. So they just made a village for it. I do think it's funny that the Statue of Liberty also has a headband.
Yeah, I didn't
not
like that
notice
either.
Funny as hell. But so if you notice on everybody's headband, it has a little symbol that represents what villages are from. So the turtles, that's not a nutsack, that is an apple.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't notice that they had one or what it was. Okay, that's cool. Again, I have so little information about Naruto that I didn't understand references to stuff. So, all right, that's cool. Hey, I don't mind when you show love to both the franchises, as you should.
So this is going to take a minute for me to explain, so I'll explain it too. Okay, Mike. So in Naruto has whiskers on his face, right? Okay, so he has a fox demon inside of his stomach.
I sort of knew part of that. I didn't know it was in his stomach. I knew he had a fox demon.
It's sealed in his stomach. You can see the symbol like on the baby in like the beginning of the second book. So there's a there's 9-tailed beasts. So there's a 9-tailed fox, a 1-tailed tanuki. I don't remember the rest of them because they're fucking weird. There's like a 3-tailed snail. It's fucking weird. And that's why whenever Naruto also sees a fox girl, he's like, that's weird. I'm already the fox demon. So that doesn't make any sense.
Oh, okay. So that makes sense now. Thank you. I was confused. Like, I knew of it because I watched so little, but I remember them talking about how like it's sealed in him or something. There's even a scene in this comic where he's talking to the fox inside him, which I thought was weird.
There's a couple of them, and that's it. It's just caged inside of them.
It's sealed inside of him. We find out that the fox destroyed the village, and then they sealed the fox in the baby Naruto, and everyone went, man, fuck that fox. We should all hate this child, and that's the plot for Naruto for the beginning.
Not the child's fault that you put a demon inside of him.
What's worse is they hide the secret that his dad's the Hokage. So like there's like an old man that's like the third Hokage. The fourth Hokage, which is his fucking dad, is the one who sealed the fox inside of his own baby child.
Did he have no choice?
He had no choice, yes. Because it was coming out of his mom.
Oh.
Yeah. His mom was the last fox holder.
So she gave birth to the fox?
No, so there's a guy that tried. So basically, he didn't have a choice. Basically, they got married. She was having Naruto, but when she had Naruto, the seal weakened for the fox. So a bad guy showed up and like released the seal. And then the fox, being in a fit of rage from being unsealed, which had no control over it either, that they also very much explain it, actually kills both Naruto's dad and the mom. So they both have to like basically survive to shove the fox into the next closest human that's living, which is their baby.
Oh, okay. So he's an orphan. Okay.
Yeah. Pretty crazy, huh?
Knew a little bit, but not much. And like his friend Sasuke, why the fuck? The black-haired kid. He's like from a clan that was like all murdered or something, right?
Yeah. So easiest way to say it's sauce, like barbecue sauce, Sasuke.
Okay, it's not the first time I failed.
You're fine. If that one's a hard one, I didn't know how to say that until they actually dubbed it in English. So he has the red eyeballs. Kakashi also has one red eyeball that his friend gave to him when they were kids because he got crushed by a rock in half.
Red eyeballs evil or something?
Red eyeballs, they're basically it's like a clan ability. So only that clan has that ability. The friend of Kakashi was from that clan, and Sasuke's from that clan, the Uchiha clan. And those eyes, from the beginning stages, which as far as I'll go, because it gets way more complicated after that, they have the ability to copy and also slow down time. So if you activate them, you're able to see movement slower, like Fast Brain, but you're also able to copy abilities too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so everyone thought that was too powerful. So Sasuke's brother killed their entire family clan and only left Sasuke alive.
Oh, so when you meant by other people, I was thinking you meant like the general audience. No, you meant the comic book people in the comic book.
Yes.
Or in the anime, the manga, one of those
Same
words.
thing. Yeah, same thing. It's all
Okay.
same thing. Manga's just comics. If only snobs
It is,
are like
yes.
mangas aren't comics, no, they are. Stop being weird about it. They're read backwards. Who cares?
They're just Japanese comics. I mean,
Yeah,
that's all. They're still doesn't make them not comics.
yeah.
They're just called
Avatar is just anime. Don't give a shit.
I consider it anime. Fuck them.
Yeah, it's anime. I don't give a shit what anybody says.
But it's not made by Japanese studios. Does that still count as anime?
Yeah.
Okay.
I count anime anything that's not like a kid's cartoon, like fucking Disney movies.
Watch Avatar and tell me it's not anime.
Oh, I have. I've seen
Yeah.
it multiple times. I actually met two of the voice actors last week or the week ago at a convention. So I'm very familiar with Avatar. I met the voice actors for Toph.
Oh yeah, you
And
did.
she was wearing the headband from the anime. She's super sweet too.
So yeah, she's really cool. Enough Naruto splaining.
Hey, I like it. This is the only way I'm ever gonna get any of it, so I don't mind.
It's relevant, so it works out.
It is. I like the Shredder. I like Shredder in this. He's pretty badass looking, and so like in the third book, this is where he ends up pouring ooze on a few of his foot soldiers, and I was confused because they become like, are they like elemental monsters?
I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know what the fuck those things are. Like,
Okay, so it's not a reference to Naruto then?
It's not ever started. Oh, I know what the fuck those things were. I was like, what the fuck are those things?
I don't think they really explain it either. But my best guess was some type of element or whatever the hell's going on. I don't know.
Okay, I was just wondering if maybe like because all I remember is the water bandit from Naruto, so I thought maybe there's elements involved in Naruto more, so that's why they went that route. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
I think they're supposed to be like Oni, because there's like the blue one looks like a demon, and that's like the only one I can think of.
Yeah, it does. Looks like a beetle too. Reminds me of Blue Beetle, but I don't know why. I don't have an answer. At some point I know there's a joke where they do the ninja rap is joked in this comic book too, but I don't remember what issue it was. With this issue or next.
It was the third one when they're gonna jump through the city and get pizza. There's like, we're gonna do the ninja rap, and they're like, no, Mikey, no ninja rap.
That made me laugh. I like that song, even though it's so dumb. And so was the guy who sang it.
I'm not gonna lie, I think Shredder. Oh yeah, Shredder turning into a monster is a reference. Because he's got like fingy wings.
But you see them all fight together, and I think it's the last. Is it the last page? Yeah, the last page of the third issue is where he takes the ooze. But yeah, he does kind of have wings.
I assume this is also a reference to Super Shredder from the second movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always forget Super Shredder was from the movie, right? Like he wasn't from anything else.
That was where he originated. Yeah.
Which I still find odd.
Kevin Nash from wrestling, buddy.
That's the best part of that whole movie, dude.
I didn't say I didn't like it. I just found it odd that it came from the movie. That's all.
Yeah, it was very short scene if you remember too.
Yeah, he turns into it, then he falls in the water, pretty much. That's not long.
They break the docks and that's it.
But hey, they sold toys. That's all that mattered.
I posted the fingy wings in chat.
Fingy wings? Fingy wings.
Yeah.
What the fuck am I looking at?
He's got hand wings.
And he's got a lightsaber.
Yeah. Well, you see, they also do. You also see they do that in this too, where Kakashi put his lightning blade into the katana of Donatello. That is also something they're going to do eventually because Naruto.
Okay.
I do not remember this. What the fuck is that from?
That is Shippuden.
Oh, okay, that's why I didn't see. That is weird.
Yeah. That is a older Sasuke that has a curse mark and is using his lightning katana.
His lightsaber.
No, it's a katana. Basically. I say there's no blade, but there is a blade. And there's lightning over it, so it's not technically a lightsaber.
I mean, it's not made by Lucas Disney, so it can't be technically a lightsaber because it'd be Wii U. There's that too. All right, then fighting Super Shredder. That's what I'm going to call him. That is pretty cool, and I do like how Alopex joins them. Okay, I just noticed on her headband she has the Foot Clan. Okay, that's cool.
Also cool.
Alopex is a really cool character. Like I said earlier, she's introducing the IDW, but she is badass. I was happy to see her in here. I was happy to see IDW get some love.
She was one of the cooler creations from that initial IDW run, and she's been implemented in like so many things. Like even the board game that I recently bought that Brad and I have played, she was the first boss in the campaign mode in that board game.
That's cool.
She's a very cool character. The IDW run is so fucking good. So damn good. And it's easy to read. You can buy all of it in volumes quite easily. The Power Ranger stuff is not as easy to find, I found out, because it's not cataloged well.
It's not.
This friend of the show, Phoebe, was trying to track it down, and she was having a harder time finding it. she's like, oh, should I buy this? And I'm like, no, that's Mighty Morphin. That's way later in this when they rebrand themselves.
Oh yeah. That's what happened with me when I bought the fucking Amazon book. I got mad spoilers for.
Oh, yeah, it's not well cataloged. Turtles is pretty well cataloged before it changes numbers and stuff. They don't renumber until after, I think, issue 150 or something. I think, Rich, right? When they renumber.
I don't remember for sure, but it is way later than what we read.
Yeah, because everyone you kept telling me, and so did the internet, that when you get to issue 100, it goes down the hill fast. So
yeah, I haven't read one comment in Reddit or anywhere else where people like praise it very much.
Yeah, they were not happy.
So we're gonna get really funny real quick, okay?
Sure, please.
You want to talk about weird shit? So the reason why I told you, Mike, I'm like straight up just watch Naruto whenever Sasuke and Naruto fight, and Sasuke wins, obviously, and then he leaves the village. It's the best part of the whole series. I say that because Naruto Shippuden, which is still Naruto in the manga technically, the series ends where it reveals they're aliens.
Fucking what?
Yeah. Everything was a plan of an alien, where the whole point is, I mentioned this earlier, how there's 9-tailed beast. There's an alien that wants to eat all of them to make something called the 10 tails, which will grow a fruit, and the fruit allows her to give more birth to aliens that are evil.
What the fuck?
What the fuck,
Yeah.
man?
Naruto turns into a shit show at the end. I hate it.
That hurts my soul. I'm glad I didn't continue.
The only cool part is they beat her, and they're like, oh, and Naruto and Sasuke are the reincarnations of her grandsons. I don't fucking know. That's also a weird part that they bring up too. And so after they beat her, they're like, all right, let's get everything back to normal. And Sasuke's like, hey, you know how all the village leaders are in like cocoons right now? Yeah, I'm gonna go kill all of them real quick. And Naruto's like, Sasuke, are we really gonna do this one last time? And they're like, yeah, we'll do this one last time. And they go have a fight, which is the best fight in the whole series. And then they do that thing everyone has told them since day one, which is, guys, you can't shoot a Rasengan and Chidori at each other because something bad will happen. And then they do it in the final scene. And then when they wake up, they blew both their fucking arms off.
Fuck.
And that's how Naruto ends.
And then you have Boruto eventually, right?
We don't talk about... Well, actually, we do talk about Boruto. Boruto got bad, then it got really good again. The new Boruto is actually really good.
It's still going, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's really good.
Okay. I just know of it.
Like, if it was up...
No, I was just going to say, in one panel in here, I see... Is Naruto able to channel the fox or something then, too?
Yeah, so the fox isn't evil. It's, like, in his belly. And you kind of have different stages of it. There's this is the first stage where it just kind of makes like a nice fine mist over him, which is his chakra going over him. There's like a second form where he's all red and the bones are coming out, but then he has like a perfect form, which is like his big ultimate form at the end of the series.
Okay. I guess he uses that to beat Shredder.
Yeah.
Because he's the one that beats Shredder. Well,
Yeah.
They all do, I guess, but yeah. Oh yeah, they all do together, and they all kind of power up, and all right. It's cool. I mean, at least it's honorable to the source material. Every character gets something to do. They all get to have their abilities that make them special. They find a way to make the turtles feel like they fit in this world. So it's nice. I don't know. I thought it was cute. I thought it paid good respect, I felt, to Naruto and Turtles.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. Like I said, it's enough to where you could. I'm not gonna lie. I could probably use this to get you to Naruto, but it could also be a very good way if you don't know a lot about Naruto to kind of introduce you to the series and be like, oh, that's interesting. But I also, not as much as I know about the original, I have like basic knowledge into Turtles. I do like that they were able to kind of mishmash their story into the Naruto universe, and it works perfectly well too. To where, honestly, it does. I feel like they could make another 2 or 3 like volumes, I guess is the right word for it.
Volumes are the right word.
They could make 2 or 3 more volumes from this, and I'd be like, oh, that's pretty cool, actually.
I hope they don't, but yes, they could.
They probably won't.
I mean, how often does manga team up with American comic book characters?
Not very often. Plus, Naruto is like super past this already. Like, if this was like Shippuden Naruto, I'd be like, oh, they could probably keep doing this. But this is like kid Naruto. Even weird. This is like still like first year. Like, Naruto ends when Naruto's a long going. He's a fucking grown adult man now with a child. So.
And that's Boruto, right?
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
TMNT has a history of teaming up with manga. If you remember Usagi Yojimbo.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was manga.
That's not a Ninja Turtle original character?
No.
Oh, they sure act like it.
Well, he's been teaming up with them since Mirage in the 80s.
But I forget he's not. I forget he's not original either.
So you got to think back in those days, when you had anthropomorphic characters, turtles were the biggest in the U.S., and then Usagi Yojimbo is an anthropomorphic rabbit. And there's also other characters in that manga that are just walking, talking animals. So for them, it was probably more of a natural crossover, besides the ties to Japan that the turtles have.
I've never read anything Usagi Jimbo. I had his toy, though. I had a figure of him as a kid.
He's a cool fucking design.
I know very little about him.
I've only dug a bit into that in Mirage. There are some more modern iterations of it, too.
There's a crossover with the IDW that's not canon.
Yeah.
It's not part of the timeline that we never read yet.
I read it, but we
haven't covered it.
Yeah, we haven't covered it yet. But obviously, the more modern ones are better. But there's not too much substance in it either. I mean, you're talking about a crossover that's similar to the Naruto one here. Not a lot of substance, but it can be a good time. They also tend to change some of the art style too, because the Usagi art style is unique. The turtles sometimes adapt that art style.
Oh, I remember them teaming up. He was in the cartoon. He's in the '87 cartoon also.
Yeah, which I would assume was pretty big for them at that time.
Kind of weird to me that they teamed up with a manga character at that time, but they weren't a big company, so they weren't like, fuck you. Big companies tend to be assholes because there's so many lawyers and too many people involved.
Way too protective of their IP and everything else. I mean, a lot of times when you're that big, you don't necessarily need the exposure, whereas like smaller companies would usually like that kind of thing, that exposure.
Yeah, and you're not willing to make deals.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're just now getting DC and Marvel comics again together because Warner Brothers and Disney found a way to talk to each other again for the first time in like 30 years. But yeah, we're getting a Batman Deadpool comic coming out soon.
I suppose.
You know, all the Marvel characters that could team up with Batman, Deadpool, right? Doesn't that make perfect sense?
Yeah.
It does when someone's counting their dollars that they're putting in their wallet. Yeah, it does then.
So y'all want to know what the weirdest reference to this is?
Sure.
So they do their big team up on Shredder, and they and honestly, it gave me. I felt like someone had a whip and whipped me in the dick in the face at the exact same time, because they beat up the Shredder, and Naruto says "fucking believe it." And believe it was the stupidest fucking thing they did for the English dub, because in the Japanese dub, Naruto has the voice tick, which is datebayo, which is stupid, but in Japanese, you don't really say it as it is. It's kind of just word filler. I might be wrong. If you're listening to this, at me in the fucking Discord so you can prove me right. But I do remember they didn't know how to translate that in English, so they just made it Naruto's catchphrase. This motherfucker would say believe it in like every other fucking sentence in the English dub, and it was actually fucking annoying.
They fixed that?
With his very annoying voice too. I mean, his voice fits the character. I'm kind of used to it. When he says that, there's two things that he says that I can't let go. Believe it is one, and the other one is that's my ninja way.
Yeah. Yeah, they never fixed it, Mike. This is like back in the dubs. Yeah, this still exists. You could probably watch. Yeah, it's funny enough. Another series does it called Black Clover. It's basically just Naruto but with magic, but same concept. Naruto gets less annoying after like the first 3 arcs.
I've heard of Black Clover. I've seen stuff for it. I don't know anything about it.
Do not get into Black Clover. It's as bad as Naruto. Not as bad as Naruto, but there is also multiple Funko Pops.
I don't run across them as much. Not like fucking Naruto, My Hero Academia. We have all the Trigun Pops. And we have almost all the Inuyasha Pops. We're missing a couple.
I need more Trigun Pops.
I have the whole set, I'm pretty sure. So, I've never seen Trigun yet. I should remedy that one day. I don't watch anime that much. And I live with someone that loves Trigun also. That's why we have all the Funko Pops. So, it's not like you know me, if I'm not recording it, sometimes I need that to get me to do things, to record about it and have a conversation. Like, I would have never read this. Well, I might have read. No, I wouldn't have read this comic if you guys didn't say yes to doing this. I wouldn't have read it. Oh, and then
if it wasn't for the pod, I probably wouldn't have read it either.
On the issue, the series ends with them all eating pizza together.
Yay!
Which is the norm when it comes to turtle crossovers. It even happened in Batman and Turtles, but I'm down for it, man. That's a great way to end it if you got the turtles involved. Everybody's having a good time. Who doesn't want to be a part of one of those pizza parties with the turtles, man? That shit's I love it.
Can I really be a part of it in real life? I wouldn't mind that.
Maybe when the new Palladium books come out, man.
If they fit. Look, it's an invention.
I'll get them when they come out, whatever year that is.
I have no idea. It says 2025, but they're not. It said spring or summer of 2025. We're in summer, so...
Technically, I can get the original one from the 80s, but who the hell wants that?
I'd rather have something updated.
Yeah, something modernized.
Yeah, so I'm sure there's stuff that's changed since then.
Yeah, I don't know. Like people still like because I'm in the RPG groups on like Reddit and stuff. People they have this love-hate relationship with Palladium. They're like, oh yeah, one of my favorites, but I also fucking hate it because I guess their lore and everything is like really good, really interesting, but the combat is really slow. A lot of numbers. It's just overly complicated.
Really liked it when we did it back in the day.
I wonder if we even got it right at the time.
I mean, you don't have faith in Bill. You don't have faith in a early 20-year-old hanging out with a bunch of like 14-year-olds. You don't have faith in a guy like that.
Yeah, it sounds like he had really good judgment at the time. So why not?
Yeah, like when he kept stealing from the place that we were at every single week, multiple times a week. Yeah, that made sense.
And where we had most of our sessions with one of the guys that like part-time
friends with the owner. Yeah,
so that really helped our cause in our sessions too.
Yeah, and I remember he wouldn't tell us why we quit, like why we were just done. I'm like, why are we done? He's like, cause I don't want to do it anymore. I'm like, why? And then finally he's like, I got banned.
He was that embarrassed. He should be.
I mean, he should just be happy he wasn't arrested.
I guess he probably didn't steal enough to really get the cops involved.
No, but they still could have done more just to put it on his record or something.
Yeah, well, I think under $500 they don't even prosecute you. They don't do anything.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I've never stole anything, really.
Me either, but I know people that stole checks at a place that I worked at, and she got caught, but it was just under a certain amount to where they really didn't do much to her.
I mean, to be fair, you knew a guy that robbed McDonald's.
And I also know that too, yes. He actually did fucking 5 years, though.
I know. I was telling that story to Tiff recently. I was like, we went by. It's like, who the hell robbed Tom? I'm like, I knew a guy that did, but his ass didn't leave. That was his problem. He stuck around and waited for the cops to show up.
Actually, did he? I think he left.
No, he waited. He said he was too greedy and he waited too long.
Oh, okay.
They were there to greet him.
It's been probably how many years? It's been probably about 20 years since I heard that story.
Oh, it lived in my head apparently rent free.
Clearly.
I forgot about it too until somehow we end up on the top about McDonald's getting robbed, and I was like, "Hey, remember this? I'll tell you this old story." That's for some reason in my brain. So. All right. Anything else to say about TMT Naruto about this besides me talking about idiots that we used to know?
No, not really. No.
Somebody that I used to know. I kind of like that song.
So musically gifted, Mike.
Hey, I still, yeah. I wanted to go into music when I was younger.
You what?
I have a good voice for talking. I found that out.
Talking and singing are different things.
They are. I'm good at talking, and I'm good at bullshitting, and I'm good at listening to people and being empathetic.
That's good. That's good qualities to have.
They come very handy in my both of my lines of work. So, anything else you want to say about Naruto to cue us in, Joe? Or anything that we should know for this comic?
No, pretty much it.
All right. I guess we'll go to Shelf Stacker Box. And our resident anime fan, why don't you start?
I put
anime
this
expert. That's what I should say.
Yeah, I guess. I put this on the shelf. I actually had a really good time with it. There's enough references to both that where they don't feel like they're stepping on each other's toes or anything weird like that. I mean, you do have to change like a little bit of Turtles canon, but it's not super bad to where it's
do it all the time.
Yeah, it's not super annoying. Plus, it's only I agree with you, Mike. I would probably we'll get one more run of this if this does good enough, which I feel like it did, but we probably won't see this ever again. And honestly, I like the Turtles designs too for this as well. There hasn't been one that we haven't read that hasn't missed where they redesigned the suits and stuff like that.
Not for the Turtles, no.
Oh, the Turtles, the Turtle Power Ranger suits, those were good.
Those are awesome.
Yeah, right, they were.
Yeah, what is it? The other Turtle Power Ranger suits where the Turtles had their own Power Ranger suits.
Dimension X.
Yeah, the Dimension X suit. Power Ranger Monster, Godzilla Monster Mash one wasn't that bad either. So yeah, a lot of these haven't missed.
Yeah, that was good too.
Yeah, the only bad one we've seen, which we're gonna keep referencing, is the Power Rangers mismatched in fucking Justice League gear, which was the stupidest option they could have done.
Such a bad comic, and oh my god,
we're never leaving that down.
No, we are not, because I was so excited and I was just upset.
There's a reason why you got two relatively popular IPs and we had no follow-up because it sucked that bad.
Yeah. We're getting a third Power Ranger Turtles comic, aren't we? Coming out at some point?
It's continuing.
Good. I hope 3 wraps it up, though, just because I feel like that should be the end of it. 3.
Well, that's the norm. I mean, that's kind of what they did with Turtles and Batman too, right? But
you don't need to cover those.
We do. We definitely do. But when you got something that good, because both iterations were good with Turtles and Power Rangers, and for them to do a third, it only makes sense.
All right. And Rich, what about you?
Well, I will say I had a good time with it. It's what I expected it to be, for better or worse. Obviously, I love my turtles. I agree with Joe. I love the redesigns. I thought they implemented the Naruto elements very well with the headbands, and they did a great job visually with everything. But the comic does lack substance. Not that I fully expect crossovers to have that, but there wasn't enough for me there. Turtles involved or not, and again, Naruto, I don't hate it. It's decent enough, but again, not enough for me there. I'd probably have to go ahead and stack it.
Okay. And I'll go last. I'm going to put it on the shelf. I had a really good time with this little comic. I read almost all of it last night, and I just really liked it. So I think it's actually a really good comic. I mean, I don't need any more, but I'm glad that we read it, and I'm glad it's part of the show now. So let's go on the shelf. All right, I think that's everything.
Alrighty. And now to pick next from the list, I have the card right here. It's been sealed and approved by our board. Isn't that right, board? Don't answer me. It looks like the next comic is Godzilla gets in the Iron Man suit. All right, I guess we're doing that one.
Unfortunately, you're right. That does exist.
Yeah, it doesn't exist. We're not going to do with that. I just saw that. That was funny.
That's a thing. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's super a thing.
I don't know. I have an idea, but I don't know what. I mean, they'll probably be us three. Will be Power. I mean, I want to go back to Power Rangers, but I want to do. I don't know what's going to happen with us in comics. I mean, now that we do the board game every other week, it's like I don't really want to make you guys do comics too.
Well, even if we don't like do them all the damn time, it's probably not the worst idea to continue them. Also, because that'll open up some more story elements that we could use in the RPG. Yeah, because there's certain things that I don't want to cover or even like implement in there because it's like I could do it here in the game and it sounds cool and original, and then you'll see it in the comic. It's like, okay, well.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm dying to know what happens next in the comic. So
same.
So I'm open for it. I've been open for it, for a couple months now. So whatever you want to do.
Yeah, we had to get this done though, so this needed to be part of the show. But yeah, no, I'm ready now. All right, I just want to go to plugs. If you enjoyed this episode, over 800 other episodes of this podcast. We do movies, TV shows, video games, comics, all sorts of content. If you want to hear the rest of our Turtles content, it will be in the show notes below you. There's a whole bunch of Turtle episodes. Definitely go check all those out. If you want to support the show, we do a Patreon. Little dog vote in our Patreon polls. We have 1 to 2 polls a month. Great way to support the show. Great way to affect the show because some of the things in those polls do not come back and will not come back because I don't want to do them. So, hey, you get a chance sometime. So definitely go check that out. If you want to be a part of the show, if you want to suggest things for the show, we have a Discord. It's free. You'll see a link in every episode pretty much at this point. Just join the Discord. If you want to lurk, I'm happy with that. If you want to suggest things, I love to hear it. I'll get to it someday. It varies on what I'm in the mood for. And I look for openings all the time. So definitely go do that. And I want to give a shout out to my awesome intro and outro courtesy Helena at Hell Has Free. You can follow her on TikTok and Instagram. And check out A Gamer Looks at 40 with Bill Tucker. And also don't forget to check out absolutely the best podcast of Work in Progress. They talk about the MCU movies and MCU adjacent movies because they're just about caught up with MCU. Well, they will probably be caught up by the time you hear this. So, all right, I think that's everything I need to say. So we will see you guys all next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Bye.